I just made a negative discovery. My coat brushed up against the tarp and it let some water through. Got my coat wet. Took my coat off when I sat in here. The whole rest of the inside surface is... Oh, no, right here. Just, there's a little bit right here. But other than that, the whole thing is dry except where that shit touched. Apparently stuff only osmosis through this canopy when shit touches it. Meaning it's a better shelter than I thought. I just have to fucking arrange it so it's not touching me. And unfortunately I have a really low hang right now. So my head is touching the ceiling. But when I lay down, I won't be doing that. So that's bad for my jacket right now. Good for me long term because it means this thing's still waterproof. Before I was mentioning this, you could make a cup out of this thing, and or like you could use it as a survival mechanism to gather water. It would hold water. Like you could put an entire liter in a depression in it, and move it, and it wouldn't go through. But it's been a little bit leaky lately. But apparently it was just the last camp I had to use a piece of trash to hold this thing off me, to push it against the wall and keep it from touching up against the hammock and the bedding because water was osmosing through. Thought it was just condensation at first, but it was clearly coming through. But apparently that's only where I touch it. So this took a hard rain today to set up just like it is with my blankets in here, and didn't get a drop of water on it. Good enough. I'm glad to know that about the tarp. This has been a vital piece of kit. Good. It's a hexagonal shaped tarp. Perfect for a hammock. I can usually just attach one end to the foot, and then for some of my camps, detach one end to the foot, actually tie one up to the tree the other hang point's on, and then only stick out one of the four corners for an in and out, and that's it. That's the whole hang. I don't have to deal with the other three corners. They just hang loose, and it makes a nice tight little pocket, keeps it warm in there. But you can't do that during a rainstorm, so I had to find a good spot and stake it out, and it worked. So very important to know what your gear is going to do in adverse circumstances, so you don't... There was a cracky at the gas station just now. I went in to fill up my water a little bit, and there was a stray crackhead outside. He has no plan, doesn't know what he's going to do. Sitting outside of the gas station at 9 p.m. in a rainstorm, nowhere to go. Those types are extremely dangerous. I actually watched my 6 on the way down here to make sure he didn't follow me. Oh, and it was muddy coming down too, so it was that physically difficult to get in here. It was a big slip slide thing. I managed to do it without falling though. I knew it was going to be like that, so I had like my umbrella stuck out, my arms wide and shit, and just carefully slipped and slid down the thing on my feet. It was a fairly elegant transverse. And if I had busted ass, I would have dipped my pants and my shirt and coat and shit directly in a mud flow. So that was important. See how bad my shoes are fucked up here. None that can't be wiped off. These are not the best shoes either. They're sturdy, but they hurt your feet. So whatever. Not particularly concerned if I fuck them up.